Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new AoS Battle report. This time is the game 4 of our campaign. This is the Stormcast Eternals versus Bloodbound, and there are some new rules here that I'm going to explain soon. So first of all, we are going to play 3 places of power, 1000 points. This is the scenario where the heroes have to hold the objectives. And here I have to tell you that we did a mistake. We were using a radius of 6 inches instead of 3 inches. So this was a mistake. We did all the battle. I think has not influenced that much the result, but you can judge after that. And here we have my list, and I will explain what the rules we had here in the campaign. So what we do is we keep the initial 500 points. This is my Lord Celestant Aleksandar, that is Aleksandar, 5 Judicators and 5 Liberators. But we choose, the general have roll on the table from the Path of Glory. We roll on the Champion's Reward table, and I have Endurance. So this means though my Lord Celestant Aleksandar have 2 additional wounds, one for being tenacious and one for extraordinary endurance. Plus he has the Phoenix Stone. We cannot change the traits we have from the previous round, and we cannot change the equipment. So we have to keep playing with the same general. Unless we drop him and we put another general, then we lose the experience that we are gaining. And then the Liberators have the Hardened Veterans rule. We choose one of our units and we roll on the follower reward table on the Path of Glory as well. And I have a Hardened Veterans. This means that you can roll 1 failed hit, wound, or save roll for this unit each time. So I can roll 1 roll every turn. Then, what are the reinforcements that are coming to match these 1000 points? I have the Lord Castellan Virgil coming with 5 Retributors and 5 Judicators. So he's coming to support his Lord, the Lord Celestant, and together they will fight the Corn guys. And of course, the Lord Celestant Virgil is coming with his loyal Grief home. The Bloodbound, he was playing with the Spiring Deathbringer and 1 unit of 10 Blood Warriors, 1 unit of 5 Rogue Warriors, and the Blood Secretor. Now he's adding a Demon Prince, a Scylla, and 5 Blood Rivers. So let's go to the deployment, because I think the picture is nice. And here we see the deployment. So I align my Lord Celestant Aleksandar is at the middle of my deployment. I put as aggressive as I can. I want to rush for the objective and hold to objective as soon as possible. I have 2 heroes and I want to hold to objective. He has 3 heroes, so he can contest and can try to push. I expect my Lord Celestant Aleksandar to resist quite well there in the middle with 8 wounds, being able to recover 1 wound in each hero phase. I think he should do well. Then I put my Lord Castellan with the Retributors in one of my flanks, and the Lord Castellan will use the Retributors as his own bodyguard. So the idea is that he's behind the Retributors, and the Retributors will receive the impacts and will deliver the pain. So let's see if this static works. I have the Judicators in the middle, so they can support any of the sides of the battlefield. They will be quite exposed, but yeah, I cannot save everybody. And then I will put the Liberators to give some support to the Lord Celestant Aleksandar. For his side, he deployed, as you can see, the Blood Rivers and the 5 Blood Warriors in one side, and on the other flank, the 10 Blood Warriors. In the middle, he deployed the characters, including Sierra, that is not seen here in the picture, but is behind the tower. Have more detail on the deployment of the Corn side. And here we have another view of the Stormcast Eternals. And with that, we go to the turn 1, and I decide to take the initiative. Why? I want to be first on the objective, and I want to hold them as of turn 1. So I just move, my plan is just to move ahead with the Lord Celestant Aleksandar, run with all the close combat units to be as close as possible to the objective in my right, so to see if the Lord Castellan also can hold another objective, and keeping the Judicators just to give some supporting fire. And this is at the end of my movement. You see that the Lord Celestant Aleksandar moves straight forward on the runes. I'm not too scared on the Demon Prince. I think the Lord Celestant Aleksandar should be able to deal with. I did some shooting, and I think all my shooting resulted in just one wounding on the Demon Prince. They flopped most of my shooting. And you can see the Liberators, the Retributors, and also the Lord Castellan, they went for the flank, for the right flank, for the objective in my right flank. So very fast and not much to say here. We have another close up, and yeah, you see, I stopped quite far. I was able to move more than what you see here with my Lord Castellan. Just I am quite conservative, but we were thinking that it's 6 inches the range of the objective, and we play like that all the game. So it's for him and for me. So I don't think it's adding advantage to anybody. And here we have another overview of the battle of end of turn 1. And then he will start moving, and he just move ahead with everybody. Demon Prince jump in the forest where there is the uncontested objectives, so he went to hold the objective that is there in the forest in my left flank, and all the rest of the army just ran against me. So I don't have any picture of his movement, sorry for that, but I can tell you he just ran with everything against me. The Blood Reavers are the ones that move slower, while the Blood Warriors and also the Aspiring Deathbringer and Scylla move very fast and closing the gap with my units. And then we go into turn 2. We roll for initiative, and the Bloodbound had initiative, so he's having 2 turns in a row. And as I said, in the previous turn he ran with everything, and now in his turn he's moving ahead to be able to charge on my right flank. The Blood Reavers are quite far. Even with running they were not close enough, because to be fair, I keep my Judicators at 24 inches from my opponent. He decided to keep the Demon Prince holding the objective to score this point, and the Blood Reavers will move against my Judicators running. So here we see how in my right flank they are moving 3 inches at 3 inches of my units. Here we see how they close the gap. I like this view. So here between the forest and having there my units, and you can see the Lord Castellan is protected by a line of Retributors. And here we see the full picture from my side, where the Blood Reavers have surrounded my general, my Lord Celestant Aleksandar, but he cannot assault with the Blood Reavers because he has run in the movement phase. So he just put them there, closing the gap to be able to attack in turn 3. And yeah, and here the distance is not that far, and he starts assaulting with Scylla, and Scylla assault my Lord Celestant Aleksandar, and all what he wanted to charge without any difficulty engaging with my units. And here we see the combat. I don't remember exactly the order of activation. I think he started activating maybe the Blood Warriors, but so on. I think he killed one of my Retributors and one of my Liberators. That's all. And from my side, I kill I think 1 or 2 Blood Warriors, but I wound a lot the Scylla. Scylla is with 2 wounds remaining after this combat. Scylla did not manage to do a single wound on my general, on my Lord Celestant Aleksandar. His general also was hurt, and even his Kolgorath have some injuries. So I did some wounds on the different units he has. I killed some block warriors, but so far not big deal from my side and not a big deal from his side. So he didn't too much damage neither to me. So I was quite happy, and now it's time for my turn 2. So in my turn 2, as you can see, I reposition my Judicators to the back. I shoot, and then I combat, and I kill Scylla, and I kill the Spine Deathbringer, and I kill the Kolgorath. Between the combat and the shooting, I kill the two monsters and his general. I also kill a bunch of block warriors, but they were 10 units of them, so they are quite resilient. But I think I lost one Retributor, so I have still 3 Retributors surviving, and I only lost. If I lost, I don't know if I lost any Liberators. I think even in the previous turn I didn't lost a single Liberator. So very happy with the result. The shooting was used just to support the units in close combat. Okay to sacrifice one unit of Judicators. The Blood Rivers, I don't think they are a big deal, and if they assault the Judicators, most likely they will kill them, but then I will counteract on the Judicators. And this is another picture at the end of the turn 2. So a lot of damage just in 2 turns. I have to say that in this scenario we play very aggressively, and you can see there is a lot of combat very early because both armies are really running to hold the objective in the middle. So normally the turn 3 initiative is quite crucial. If I'm winning the initiative in turn 3, I think I can have the battle quite decided. And this is another review of the situation at the end of the turn 2. So I'm holding 2 objectives. So at this moment we are 3 points to 6 from my side. He has holding 1 objective, so scoring 1 and 2, and I'm scoring 2 and 4. And here I want to let it all close up to show that the enemies are almost being disintegrated from this area. And with that we go into the turn 3, and we roll for initiative, and this time I won the initiative. So now it's time for me to have 2 turns in a row. So I will move my Lord of Dracoth and my Lord of Dracoth to engage the Blood Rivers, and I will do the same with the Liberators. In that way I can protect my Judicators. No need to sacrifice them, it's not needed. I prefer to use to sacrifice the Liberators. So this is how I move at the end of my turn. You see the Liberators are engaging one side with the Blood Rivers, and I decide to engage the opposite side with the Blood Rivers with my Lord Celestant Aleksandar. I kill some of these Blood Rivers when they are immune to battle shock because the Blood Segmentor is still alive at the top when it hits the deployment zone. So quite good. I destroyed all the Blood Warriors that were in fight with my Retributors. I think there were 3 survivals, 5 wounds in total, and I killed them all with the Starstone bases. So here we have the overview at the end of my turn, and you see that there is a unit of 5 Blood Warriors. So these Blood Warriors will move to assault my Lord Celestant, in the next turn. So Aleksandar will be assaulted by these 5 Blood Warriors. So from this point, I don't have much more pictures. He assaulted with the Blood Warriors on my Lord Celestant Dracoth, and I think he scratches 2 wounds to me, and in return I kill 2 of them. So not a big deal. On the Blood Warriors I did some casualties, and I think they did nothing to my Liberators. So not much to say on this turn 3. I think I have the board quite controlled at this point. So here we have as well the Orchestra holding the other objective after killing the remaining Blood Warriors. And at this moment, my opponent concedes the game to me. He had to leave. We were short of time, and at this moment we were 9 to no, sorry, not 9 was. I scored 6 more points, and I already have 6. It's 12 to 6. So I think was very fast battle. These battles when you want to control the middle of the table can be very fast. So we have another Stormcast victory. Aleksandar keeps counting the battles by victories, these campaigns. Very happy how this army is performing. And that's all for now. So I hope you find this interesting. I like this mixture using the path of glory tables to give a little bit of continuity to this campaign and just experimenting a little bit more with the rules. And that's all for now. Just leave the comment below, give a like if you have liked it, share, give suggestions on what do you think of things that we can do in future campaigns or in this campaign. Yeah, if you have any idea, expose this in the comments below and we will check that. And that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you later. Bye.